Hello, why would anybody, a doctor specifically, a dentist, why would anybody do what he doesn't really want to do in order to get what he doesn't really want to get? What do I mean by that? You work a lot, you have lots of responsibility, and maybe you like it, but you don't like to work so hard for so little. And why would you want to do that? Okay. Because you have to, because that's the economy, that's your area. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. When economy goes low, it doesn't mean everybody around goes low. In fact, it is a proven fact that as more the economy goes bad and things happening in a certain industry, in a certain area, in a certain country, whatever it may be, that there is then people who rise because of that to the top. And only because everybody goes up doesn't mean basically the tide goes up, the economy or something goes better. Not everybody actually does better at all. Why? Because the way you think, the way you organize your life, it will be like that. I remember one of my very first clients, 1989 or something like that. He had a practice somewhere in Baton Rouge, from what I remember. I might be wrong there. And he thought that the area he was in it, the amount of people money made and, financial income of the area combined with how many dentists per capita there are, he needs to go somewhere else. And so he went somewhere else. I don't know, 100 some miles, 150 miles away. And he was just sitting giving me the story. And before he finished it, telling me about the second practice. And obviously, I had an advantage. He was talking to me, which means he wanted improvement one way or the other way. I said to him, I said, so, and the second practice, don't tell me, but you make the same lousy 35,000, because I don't remember that's what it was, $35,000 collection a month, right? And he looked at me and says, yeah. So demographics are better, meaning people make more money. Per capita, there's less dentists. Your location was nice, beautifully better exposed, and you still make the same freaking money. He says, yeah, kind of like he had the guts actually to ask, what's wrong? I go, you. The problem is you. You have a certain thinking, more or less. You'll be making the same money. Doesn't matter in which business I put you in which area and in which country. That's just how it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not quite happy with the results of the work you're getting, and because of it, you don't really like the work, or dentistry, it's not what it's cracked up to be, it's not what it used to be, all this type of thing, okay? While on certain areas, there might all kinds of things, there might be some truth to it to some particular area. I mean, insurance companies make it almost impossible for doctors to function correctly. Well, that's if you follow the insurance companies and only want those people. They will tell you this tooth is broken too much to do a root canal in the crown. We need to pull it, and this tooth is not broken enough to do a root canal in the crown. We just do a filling or whatever. So, yes, things changed with no doubt, but they do all the time. We cannot live in a time which doesn't change. Hell, we want things to change. Well, at least plenty of us, so that it always will change. And because of not getting the return you expected, you want, you would like to have, and the return of time and money, by the way, free time and free money, because of that, you might not like to do the work you do now. And why would you want to go on living like that? There are ways to do it. There are definite ways to change that, okay? Go ahead and change it. Do something. Realize you need to change the way of thinking. Not change the way you do Facebook ads or YouTube ads or Google ads or Snapchat or God only knows what, or coupons or flyers or television or radio or referrals or whatever. All those mechanical things, yeah, they have a little bit impact here and there, but they will not change your major way of making money and living to tell mom about it, or your wife, your spouse, your kids. It's just how it goes. So you're living in a digital age, yes, yet you're having a profession which is extremely hands-on, yes. Is there some type of combination which can help you both? Absolutely, yes. Was it able to be done to live and tell mom or spouse about your profession because you have time and money before the digital age? Absolutely. Do those same principles still apply? More than you possibly think. Give us a call. Talk to us for an hour. If you don't sign up, which we want you to, we will want you to sign up. if we think we can help you. You will still have learned a truckload of shit, which will kind of get your wheels going into thinking, and you will say, interesting. And then as you go along, like when you start driving a new car or buy a new vacuum cleaner, Kirby vacuum cleaner. I remember in 84 or 5, I bought a Kirby vacuum cleaner. The whole shitload was very expensive, but I was till today, I'm not yet sure whether that was ever a good thing for me to do. But all of a sudden, many households had a vacuum cleaner called Kirby. And you know how that goes. So once I talk to you, there's a small change that afterwards you go, interesting, these guys are doing it that way a little bit like this guy Helmut Flash said, and this guy's doing it a little bit like that, and this, and maybe there's something to it, and you kind of like progress on the way to a different thinking, which actually you never were taught in dental school, never were taught in high school, in nowhere, and very most likely not from your parents, and also not from your colleagues, okay? Because would your colleagues know about it? They all would do well. The most highly educated people on the planet, called doctors, are actually really overworked and underpaid. That's just all I can say. Give us a call. Let's see whether we can change it. If not, well, I would say then you lost an hour, but you didn't. You will not have lost an hour, because the knowledge you will have gained, if it isn't worth something to you after that, kind of like, oh my God, well, then you're lost cause. That's all I can say. Ciao.